It's Wes. Welcome to this video. Today I'm going to be talking about should I get rid of the Canon R5. Is it the right camera for me? You're a beautiful person and you're a good person, and if no one has told you that today, let me be the first person to tell you that. I'm filming this on Father's Day. It's my little gift to me. It's a little creative time. Happy Father's Day, everybody. Let's go. Hopefully this video is helpful to you. I've had this camera for about a year and I purchased it for client photography. That's my primary purpose. And when I talk about purchasing gear on this channel, I talk about use, price, and performance, or use, performance, and price. I always talk about price last. What are you going to use it for? How does it perform for that use? And what are you paying for it? So it's been a year. Was this the right camera for me? I found that when I bought it, though I purchased it for client photography, and mainly I wanted the high resolution, the autofocus performance that Canon is known for, as well as the image quality and the color and the things that I had grown to love with the Canon EOS R. But I found I also used it for filmmaking. I made a documentary last fall.
When we started Redeemed, the moment that we had an opportunity to do a prison visit, I wanted to attend. And she had reached out to me about Mr. Guzman's case and explained that he was a 17-year-old that had gotten convicted for murder.
I also have created some promo videos for local projects that I support. And so that's been another benefit. But first of all, we're going to talk about the use of client photography. This camera, the Canon R5, has never ever once failed me. It's always on when I'm talking about autofocus performance, eye tracking, subject tracking, even pets and vehicles and things like that. The autofocus is amazing. I never miss a shot in a clutch situation. The second thing is the resolution. It satisfies every urge I have to pixel peep, and I would not probably think my clients are doing the same type of scrutiny of the images, but it satisfies every urge at 45 megapixels. It's amazing. Probably only one camera that I've shot with that is more amazinger. That's the GFX 100S, but that's a whole other price point. And a whole other set of lenses to invest in. So the other thing that comes up with this is the lenses that are available with the RF system. I think some of them, they have the reputation of being the L series lenses being priced higher. They're bulky, they're heavy, especially like the 28 to 70. But I know that you can get like my favorite lens here, the RF35 1.8 half macro. Very light lenses, very affordable lenses, and so you can stay in that area if you want. The RF 50, kind of the nifty 50, and the 16 millimeter are all great lenses. I picked up a Viltrox 85 millimeter that is awesome even for video. So the lens system is great, but the autofocus, the lenses, the image quality, the resolution are all serving my purpose for client photography. So let's talk about the other benefits of this camera that I've noticed since then. Now, even though it's advertised as 8K RAW, this video kind of wonder, I'll just say that the video specs that I really rely on are the 4K 60, the 4K 120 is amazing, the C-Log footage is great to color grade, and the most important feature for video, pays off in photography too, but for video has been image stabilization. When I'm shooting handheld in a lot of the events that I do for video, I'm shooting handheld in a run and gun type situation, and that stabilization really helps. Even when I'm doing handheld interviews, kind of on the fly, creating these promo videos, it's amazing. So back again to my framework. I've talked about use, I've talked about the performance. Price. Now, if I look back what I paid a year ago, $3,800, I do think the price was a bit too high. When I look at the Canon R6, I could have easily invested in that. It has decent resolution, excellent video specs, and I don't think I would have been unhappy with that. So I think I paid a bit too much. $2,500 for my level of client work probably would have been just fine. There is the mode dial on the R5 that the Canon R6 doesn't have, so it's different switching from photo to video modes, and you don't have the custom video settings, so you can't easily save your video like presets on the R6, so that's one thing I would miss. But if I had $1,000, if I sold this, had $1,000 to play with, what would I do with it? I'd probably invest in the RF 100mm macro lens. The R6 has video quality to rival the R5. Nobody needs the 8K RAW in here, especially if you're in the mirrorless market anyway. So I think the R6 would have been just as good. So if you're doing client photography and videography, I would suggest at this point you should buy the Canon R6 and save that money, invest in some extra glass. That's my perspective. Will I sell this? Probably not. Just the comfort level with the controls, and then yeah, probably just the comfort level with the controls, and maybe being able to purchase one other lens. That's a lot of headache and hassle. This is paid off with client work, so it's easier just to stay where I'm at. But I do think the Canon R6 would have been my choice if I made this choice with the information I have after using this for a year. Thanks for watching this video. Thanks for hanging out. If this video is helpful for you, click like and subscribe. Leave me a comment. Let me know what you're shooting with and what do you do with your camera. What do you use it for? All right, we'll see you in the next video. Peace.